This is a sneaky hack I use to declutter, deep clean, and organize my house without getting burnt out halfway through or ending up with a house that was messier before I even started. I saw this post on Threads the other day that said ADHD is feeling overwhelmed by a messy room, but making it worse by pulling everything out to organize. And I had to laugh because this is so true. I've definitely been there, and there's certain ways that I've overcome this. So on tonight's episode of the Domestic Daydreams Podcast, I'm sharing my best hacks, tips, and tricks with you on how to beat that and still get the deep cleaning and decluttering and organizing done. I've got my vintage nightie, my overnight curler, and a cozy drink nearby, so grab one for you too, and let's get into it. Number one is do a very quick cleaning routine first. There's a really great quote from a book called The Art of Homemaking by Daryl V. Houle, and it's like a 1950s housewife guide, where it says, "To me, the routine housework is a foundation, and the quicker and better I can lay the foundation each morning, the higher I can build during the day." So for me and my daily cleaning routine, that is airing the beds, doing a load of laundry, dishes, clearing up the clutter, and then like a weekly task. So like Tuesdays would be cleaning the bathrooms, that kind of thing. That only takes a few minutes. And she talked about this kind of phenomenon that is talked about in the threads, where she said, some women spend the entire morning trying to lay the foundation. It seems to take them forever to get the beds made, the table cleared, and the crumbs swept up, and there's little time left for them to build. Other women try to build before they lay the foundation, before the beds are made and the table is cleared and the dishes are done. They'll start on a project, and that's what we're talking about here, such as scrubbing and waxing the floor, cleaning out a closet, or washing the windows, making a dress, or reading a book. Later in the day, should anyone drop in, the visitor fails to see the shiny floors, sparkling windows, or the newly made dress. But instead, her gaze meets the unmade beds and the dirty, cluttered kitchen. The homemaker is embarrassed to tears. No matter how clean your house might be, it won't show if the beds are unmade and things are cluttered. Even though there may be a little dust lurking somewhere, your house will still look all right if it is in order. And that's why that's my number one tip, is to get your cleaning routine done for the day. So number two is that I make 15 minutes of decluttering or deep cleaning a part of my weekly, like my daily cleaning routine tasks year round. For example, every Monday and Saturday of my daily cleaning schedule is to spend 15 minutes deep cleaning or decluttering in a zone in my home. And I have a whole video/blog post on my zone cleaning system, so I'll link that for you so you can know what those are. My third hack is that I use radio show cleaning routines that guide me through all of these daily cleaning tasks and the deep cleaning and decluttering on Mondays and Saturdays to help me stay on task and focus while listening to vintage radio shows like Fibber, McGee and Molly, Dragnet, Lux Radio Theater. And so I'm entertained, the tasks are timed, and all that jazz. But that leads me to hack number 4, which is that seasonally for the holidays, I have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and spring cleaning challenges that are 2 weeks. Week 1 is always decluttering. It takes you through the daily tasks that you need to do first. And then the last 15 minutes of the show are just decluttering in each zone of your home. And then week 2 is deep cleaning in each zone of your home for the last 15 minutes. But I love them because they take me through the daily tasks that I need to do already, and then we get to the cleaning and the deep cleaning, and it's just nice to feel like a home reset. Even though it's not necessary because it's built into the daily routines, it's just so much fun. So I do have some free episodes of all of this for you to try out in case you would like to try them on your own, but all you need to get started if you don't want to use those free episodes and those old radio routines is your favorite podcast or audiobook app and its sleep timer function. And then a checklist. I have blog posts on all of my cleaning tasks that I do, so you can use those as your checklist. I even have printable checklists for you. And then you just set your sleep timer, work your way through all of the tasks, and then 15 minutes of deep cleaning or decluttering. That really is the key here, and that's why the last and final hack is to only deep clean or declutter what you can do in 15 minutes. That means one shelf, not a whole cabinet. One small section of the closet, not the entire closet. Under the kitchen sink, not the whole kitchen. That kind of thing. Because you can always add more to do if you use up all your time and you have more motivation. You can't really undo it if you took on too much. All right, I love talking to you on today's episode of the Domestic Daydreams Podcast. I will see you next time.